Well, with the avalanche of content from Dragalia Lost 2.0, you shouldn't be too surprised that we're back again with yet another no-fluff analysis. This time, let's rattle through 2.0's Weapon and Wyrmprint system overhaul. My name is Xenozillus, and let's cut the fluff. So, the number of craftable weapons have been greatly reduced. Tier 2 and 3 upgrades were removed from the 3 and 4 star core weapons, now trimming down to 3, 4 and 5 star base weapons and leaving the 5 star elemental core weapons. Void weapons have had a similar but even more extensive removal of weapons, and the tier system for Chimera Tech, High Dragon and Agato weapons has been somewhat hidden away. Now weapons are unlocked for use by crafting them for the first time. Do note, however, that there are requirements for crafting weapons beyond simply having the materials. For veterans familiar with the previous unlocking system, 2.0 is similar but with fewer requirements. Feel free to skip ahead. For core weapons, 3-star weapons have no requirement. 4-star weapons require a fully upgraded 3-star weapon and a smithy level of at least 4. 5-star non-elemental weapons require a fully upgraded 4-star weapon and a smithy level of at least 5. The 5-star elemental core weapons, void weapons and Chimera Tech weapons require a fully upgraded 5-star non-elemental core weapon and a smithy level of at least 6, 7 and 8 respectively. High Dragon weapons require the void weapon of matching type and element and a smithy level of at least 7. The void weapon can be of any upgrade level. Agato weapons require the Chimera Tech weapon of matching type and element and a smithy level of at least 8. And the Chimera Tech weapon can also be of any upgrade level. So I mentioned the term fully upgraded a lot just now, so the next topic is just how do we upgrade weapons after 2.0? Well, the previous level up system for weapons has been replaced by unlocking nodes. It's functionally the same, however, costing whetstones and increasing the strength and hit points granted by the weapon. The maximum number of nodes available is increased by unbinding the weapon. Unbinding weapons simply cost the materials used to craft them, or you can substitute ingots. Unbinding core weapons will unlock skins, whereas for void weapons, skins will be locked behind weapon abilities in the Functionality tab. Void, Chimera Tech, High Dragon and Agato weapons can be unbound to level 8, but levels 5 to 8 are gated behind a refinement requirement and are more expensive. Refining a weapon costs slightly more of the same materials used for the first 4 levels of Unbind. Veteran players will notice that refining a weapon is the same as the previous system of upgrading a weapon from tier 1 to 2, and Unbind levels 5 to 8 cost the same materials used for crafting the tier 2 levels of weapons from the previous system. Let's head on over to the Functionality tab. For the basic 3, 4 and 5 star core weapons, this will simply have the copies functionality. By spending resources equal to a maximum unbound version of the weapon, you can increase the number of members of the same team equipping the weapon. For the core weapons, once you've fully unbound a weapon, unlocked all the nodes and unlocked 4 copies of the weapon will count as fully upgraded. For weapons beyond the basic non-elemental core weapons, you'll also see some extra functions. Let's deal with weapon bonus first. Once a weapon has been unbound to level 5 out of 8, the weapon bonus upgrade for that weapon will be unlocked. This upgrade costs the same as 1 level of the advanced Unbinds, and will add a permanent bonus to the base strength and hit points of all adventurers of that type. For most players, I'd recommend getting the weapon bonus for Chimera Tech weapons first, since unlocking the weapon bonus with the elemental core weapons requires Twinkling Sand for the same bonus of 0.5% to both strength and hit points. Agato and High Dragon weapons have a larger weapon bonus of 1.5% to both strength and hit points, but they are a severe resource sink due to still costing the equivalent materials of another tier 2 Agato or High Dragon weapon. Specifically for void weapons, you'll also be able to unlock weapon abilities. Unlocking weapon abilities through void weapons unlocks the ability permanently for all adventurers of that element and type. So for example, unlocking the High Mercury's Bane ability for the Void Wind Blade will cause all of your Wind Blade adventurers to deal 30% extra damage to High Mercury, even with other weapons equipped. Finally, last out of the functionality upgrades is the slots upgrade. As of 2.0, the number of Wyrmprints an adventurer can equip is based on their weapon. 5-star prints take yellow slots, while 2, 3 and 4-star prints take blue slots. 5-star elemental weapons and above can be upgraded to hold an extra 5-star Wyrmprint for a small cost. 5 Wyrmprints, I hear you cry? Well, 2.0 has overhauled the Wyrmprint system as well, so it's not as overpowered as you might think. So let's talk about the Wyrmprint system in 2.0. As of 2.0, all Wyrmprints now only have a single combat ability. Event Wyrmprints have retained their event currency specific abilities, but they'll still only have one combat ability. Some Wyrmprints have also gained affinities, Dragalia Lost's version of set bonuses. I have a very quick video going over these, so click the pop-up in the top right corner of the screen if you'd like a primer. As a quick reminder, in the team screen you can now access your Wyrmprint slots by tapping the Switch View button in the bottom right. This video, however, will focus on the new Wyrmprint unlocking and upgrade system. Much like the new weapon system, you unlock a Wyrmprint for use by getting your first copy, whether it being dropped from a quest or being bought for Eldwater. As expected, Wyrmprint levels have been replaced with nodes, using water much like the previous system to increase the strength and hit points from the Wyrmprint. Unbind the Wyrmprint using Eldwater or keys to increase the maximum number of unlockable nodes, as well as increasing the ability bonus from the Wyrmprint at 2 and also 4 unbinds. Later unbinds will cost more than the first couple, reminiscent of the increasing costs of trading for extra copies of Wyrmprints pre-2.0. However, even a max unbound print is only equipable to one adventurer. Extra copies must be unlocked by spending more Eldwater, costing as much as it did to buy 5 copies of the Wyrmprint pre-2.0. And for Wyrmprint and weapon systems for 2.0, that is about it. Once I get a grip of the full range of abilities available on Wyrmprints, I'll be back with recommendations for Wyrmprint setups. I'll be releasing more breakdowns of the 2.0 update, so be sure to subscribe to keep up. As always, thank you very much for watching, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.